This video is related to considering the paper 2 question, number 2 of May 2025 AISL. And let's consider this question together. Thank you for watching this video. Let's have a read this question. So we have to give all answers in this question to the nearest dollar. Anika invested 10,000 Canadian dollars in an account which earns a nominal annual interest rate of 3.4%, compounded monthly. Calculate the value of Anika's investment after 6 years. There are two options how we can solve this question. First, we can use the formula booklet, formula of future value. So you can take this formula from the formula booklet. And now let's plug everything we have for this question. So present value in 10,000, right? $10,000. 1 plus interest rate. So R is interest rate. So it is 3.4. 3.4. Now 100 multiplied by K. What K is? K for this case is number of compounding periods. So it's 12. And 6, because it's 6 years, yeah? And multiplied by 12. Using your calculator, we get the answer of future value is equal that 12,259 Canadian dollars. This is the first option. The second option is use the calculator. So N, capital N here in calculator is a total number of compounding periods. So we know that it is 6 years per 12 times each year. Interest rate is 3.4. The present value is 10,000 Canadian dollars. It's negative 10,000 Canadian dollars since it is we're giving the money. So that's why it is minus $10,000 from our budget. Monthly payment, it's not mentioned somewhere, that's why it's 0. Future value is question here. That's why let's leave it empty so far. And the PY and CY, payment and compounding periods per year, is 12. Okay, and now future value. So future value is using the calculator, you will obtain absolutely the same amount as using the formula. So that's why you can use any options. It is 3 marks. It means that it should take about 3 minutes. Okay, now let's turn to the next question, part B. Anika wants to purchase a house cost that much. Yeah, house cost that much. And Anika uses the value obtained in part A, this amount of money, yeah, and to make initial payment of the house, and takes out a loan to pay the rest. Determine the amount of Anika's loan. So we have to subtract. So it's our cost of apartments, and then from this amount we should subtract our savings from the previous step. And that's how we will get the amount of money, 212,741 Canadian dollars. Right. Okay. Now next, C. Anika amortizes her loan over 15 years. She arranges to make a loan payment at the end of each month. The nominal annual interest rate for the loan is 6.4, compounded half yearly. Determine Anika's monthly loan payment. Okay, so for this case, we will use calculator, straightforward. And let's list all the values, future value. So total number of compounding periods, since it is 15 years, 15 times 12. Yeah, calculator will calculate by itself, so don't worry. Don't calculate separately. Don't waste the time. Future value is 0 because she's going to pay completely. Yeah, so it will be 0 after this amount of period. So after 15 years, it should be 0. Interest rates, it's underlined 6.4. Then present value. So what money we will take? Yeah, it's this difference that we found in the previous step. That much. And this is tricky part here, PY and CY. So payment per month per year is 12. Yeah, 12 times per year because it's monthly payment, monthly loan payment. And CY, compounding periods. So it says that compounded half yearly. So it is 2 times per year. Now, using your calculator, you will find that PMT is equal to 1,832 Canadian dollars. So each month, Anika should pay this amount of money. Okay, it was part C. Now let's turn to the last part, part D. In this part, it says that after 2 complete years, Anika decides to increase her monthly payment to that much amount of money. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we will make a timeline to understand how this works. So she has a saving, yeah. Then 15 years total. But after 2 complete years, she decide to increase her monthly payment, yeah, because probably she had a better financial situation and wants to decrease the loan. Okay, so this is 2 years, and now at the time remaining amount of the loan is that much. For this period of time, the remaining period of time, it's remains that much amount of money. So this is a money remain for the remaining period. Okay, and the question is, calculate the amount by which the loan will decrease during the next 3 complete years. Okay, so the next 3 complete years. So 3 complete years here, and the question is how much money will be here in this distance. What's the loan? How much she should pay back? Okay, so let's consider carefully the question first. So amount of money for 3 complete years. Now we will use calculator again. So it's first part. For total number of compounding periods is 3 years times 12 times per year. Now present value. So what value we have? It's that much, yeah, Canadian dollars, and then PMT. So she is ready to pay $2,200. Okay, and now what's next? So future value. So this is a question. What is the future value? Future value is the question here, and since it's again PYCY stays remaining the same, 12, and the future value is going to be, after calculation, we'll get the future value of that much, yeah, 48,099. And now the question, so calculate the amount which the loan will decrease. So we have to find the difference. So we should find difference. So we should subtract from the given amount of money the money. Let me show in the diagram. So this money should be subtracted from this amount of money, right? So that's why let's do this. So this 194,572 minus this amount of money, and then using the calculator we'll get the answer of 46,473 Canadian dollars. Okay, for this part you will get 1 mark, and you see that it is 6 marks total. And yeah, and for this part is 3 marks, 1 mark for this one. So 1 mark for this and 2 marks remaining for this part. Okay, now D2, determine the total interest that Anika will pay over this 3 years period. So total interest, how to calculate the total interest? So we know that the total amount of money for these 3 years is going to be 79,200, right? Okay, so this is 33 times she's going to pay this monthly payment. Okay, and then the actual loan decreased for this amount of money, right? From this amount of money. So it means that we have to again subtract from this amount of money. So it's a payment, actual amount of money that decreases payment. Okay, so that's why it is 32,727. So this is the answer for this question. Okay, so what we have obtained, it's an answer to the question. It's a total interest that Anika will pay over this 3-year period. Okay, hope this question was clear. Please press like, subscribe, share with friends, and see you in the next video.